Okay, that failed miserably. I completely forgot to add myself and Lego both back to the stream. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be part 3, the very delayed part 3 of building the Bad Batch Shuttle live with our Lego. Of course, we are joined by him today. There's a link to him in the description below. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. And our Lego, how are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Now I'm just going to quickly check my audio, just check I can hear myself.
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Ooh. I'm doing very well, thanks. Okay, that sounds good. Perfect. So, who have we got in the chat? We've got Hugo El Jugo, hope I said that right. Martin and Mando, Imperial Brix 66, Clone Wars Brix, Fast Brix, Philip Stop Motion, Brick and Awesome, Tristan Taplin, or the third time we changed your name now. Where are we? Blue Brick, Ethan Frown. Welcome everybody. How are you all doing today? So, of course, if you have any questions for myself or our Lego, leave them in the chat and we will answer them. You can see here, I actually have my Bad Batch Shuttle. I put on a nice display stand just so you can sort of see it whilst I'm building. So that's cool. And yeah, so we have a few topics lined up and we'll get into the first one now. And of course, we are going to be talking about the finale of the Bad Batch, and it conveniently is the final stream for building the Bad Batch on the same day as the finale came out. So that is actually quite a big coincidence, either or, but we'll be talking about that. So if you haven't seen it and you don't want any spoilers, then do mind that. But yes, so Brick and Awesome says, how are you? I'm doing very well, thanks. How about you? So the first topic we are going to talk about is actually the thoughts on the finale of the Bad Batch. So Lego, if you want to start it off with your thoughts on that episode or the finale. And
yeah. So the start of the episode, it was kind of, it's like very kind of sad for the most part of it. But overall, I think it was like a really good episode. It was, some people are saying it's boring, but I think it was kind of intriguing. Most of it, because it was like...
Hold up. Okay. Oh. All right. Fastbrick says, can you talk about the finale later because I don't want to get spoiled? Yes, we'll talk about it later on in the stream then. Okay. Fortunately, that came then. We'll talk about that later on then, but yes. Okay. You might have to, I don't know. But yeah, we'll talk about that later, but we'll talk about it at some point because it is a good thing. But Blue Brick says he's got to go for dinner. No worries. Yeah, seen a bit. Hopefully, he can talk about it later, but if not, then that's all good. Hugo says hasn't watched it either. Okay, we won't talk about it just yet then. We'll talk about it later on. When, we'll talk about it later in the stream then. We'll leave that. But we will talk about it because it is a good thing to talk about right now. Anyway, Lego Clone Production says, hello, how you doing? We're doing very well, thanks. Welcome to the stream. Rightio, so on to a different topic. We'll talk about our favourite character from the Bad Batch series. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a character like in the actual Bad Batch squad, I guess, but it can be a character from any character from the series. So it's quite an interesting one, that topic as well, because normally you just go like Punter, Wrecker, those sort of people, but now it's got like a wider range of people that we can talk about. So Lego, do you want to go first on who your favourite character is from the Bad Batch series?
Yes. So overall, I think there was like quite a lot of characters, except like beside the Bad Batch, who were very kind of, what's the word? Not boring characters. So they're pretty like into the show, or if they weren't, they're like someone who we've seen who's come back. And they're like, for instance, Cad Bane's back in it. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's some people who say, they played the act of how he done it really well, or Fennec Shand, or something like that. But overall, I think I have two kind of favourite. I think the intervene of Rex was pretty cool, how he was kind of integrated into that. In 2-3 episodes now. I can't really remember.
I think it was 2,
like that. Yeah. So I think that's kind of cool, that fact. And then Easy, the droid. After watching the last episode, he's just so cool. Overall, he's just one of them characters who's like, it's like if you're playing a game, he's always there to tell you how to go on to the next level. I know he's only appeared in 2 or 3 episodes, I think, but he's just one of the funny, like, good characters. I know people are going to probably say that they're like the 2 weirdest ones that I wouldn't really have thought of, especially Easy. But
yeah,
kind of 2 what kind of caught my eye, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, so wait, overall, who's your favourite? I don't know if I got that.
Well, Rex and Easy, but I'd have to go with Easy because on that last episode.
All right, fair enough. Well, I'm gonna go to the chat, then I'll give my answer just because I don't want to miss out too many people. So, Brick and Awesome says my birthday is next month, and I really want to get the Bad Batch Shuttle. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. So far, it's a pretty cool build. Of course, we'll give our full thoughts later on in the stream, but it's definitely a cool build so far. Lego Clone Production says my favorite is Hauser or Echo. Nice choices. There are some of my favorites as well. Philip Stop Motion says Red Brix can tell us how you make your mocks. So, how do I make my mocks? So, really, it's just more of a case of taking your time with it and putting an attention to detail, because if you're taking your time, you know, you're getting all the little intricacies and stuff like that right, rather than just rushing it. So I'd say more than anything, just got to take your time with it and just, I guess, have fun, because if you're having fun, then you'll be motivated and all that sort of stuff. So just say, take your time, have fun, and look at other mock builders as well on YouTube, like First or Lego, those sorts of people who build mocks, take tips from them, and just, I guess, the more you do it, the better you'll get, I say. So yeah. Hugo Ojugo says, I love Red Brix's mocks. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Fastbrick says, I'll come back later as I haven't seen the episode. All right, yeah, no worries. Right, the Bricaniac. I can't say the name. Is it Bricaniac? Bricaniac?
Bricaniac?
I'm not sure. If you tell us how to say your name, then that would be great. But welcome to the stream anyway. I hope you're doing well today. Hugo says, I like how they look so clean. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do try and tile them off as much as I can and stuff like that, because I think it does really make it stand out. Martin Meadow says, good episode. Is that the most recent one? We'll get into more on that in a bit, but I personally did think it was a good episode as well. Ethan Frown says, I love this live stream. Well, thank you very much. And Brick and Awesome says, mine are Wrecker and Hunter. Awesome as well. Yeah, two very, very good characters. All right, so I'll now talk about my favorite characters from the series. So if we're going just characters that appeared in the series, I'm probably going to have to go Captain Rex, because he is just one of my favorite characters in general anyway. So I would say Captain Rex. However, out of characters who are just like put into the series and the amount of character development they had in the series, I wouldn't say Captain Rex, because he wasn't in it that much. And, you know, although he was cool because I knew his backstory and all that, if he was just seeing it for the first time, he wouldn't be. So I'd probably go with someone like Hauser was very cool. Although we didn't see him a huge amount again, he didn't really need that much, you know, character development and stuff, because he was just already pretty cool and a clone trooper, and we all pretty much know what clone troopers are like. So Captain Hauser was definitely a cool one for me. And funny enough, I did get a custom Captain Hauser. It is around here. There'll be a video coming out probably later today, actually. Oh dear, I've just dropped it. Hold on. There'll probably be a video coming out later today with the Captain Hauser, or like a short video just quickly showcasing him. But here's a quick look at him, and I also put a thing out on my Instagram with Captain Hauser as well. So if you have Instagram and you don't follow me, then please do that as well. There's like a link to that in my about page on my channel as well, because you do get like a cool bunch of behind the scenes looks and stuff. So definitely feel free to do that. But there's Captain Hauser. So he'd be one of my favorites. I'd also say the likes of Admiral Rampart. I thought he was quite a cool bad guy in the series. I thought that was quite neat. And just as well, I mean, although it is about the Bad Batch, I'd probably say the Bad Batch are probably my favorite characters, because they really do focus on them a lot and tell their story and stuff. So yeah, I'd say those sorts of people like the Bad Batch, Hauser, that lot are probably my favorite characters. So yeah, they would be mine, especially Echo, Wrecker, and Hunter. They're my three favorite Bad Batch members. Sorry, Tech and Crosshair, but I don't like as much. But yeah, those ones are my favorite. But let's go through the chat a bit more. So we have Brick and Awesome says, oh yeah, Red Brix, I forgot about him. Which one is that? That's probably Hauser, I think. Ethan Frown says, mine are Red, Omega, are Red and Omega. Wait, are Red? Oh no, okay. I read that wrong. But anyway, yours are Omega, Hunter, and Crosshair. That's fair enough. Hunter is a pretty cool one. Crosshair's not my favorite, and Omega is a bit with me, but Hunter is definitely a cool one, so I'd agree with you on that one. Hugo says, my favorite was Hauser, 2, or maybe Echo. Yeah, Echo's definitely a cool one, and Hauser, again, is a very cool one as well. Ethan Frowen says, and Cad Bane and Echo. Yeah, Cad Bane. Oh yeah, Cad Bane was definitely very cool as well. Definitely a nice little section to the storyline as well. That was very nice. RO Gamer, welcome to stream. First of all, he says, how do you feel about the new Lego Marauder? Is that the, I'm guessing it's not this one because it's technically called the Marauder, but the Imperial one, if you talk about that, then I haven't built it yet. I do have it. I'm saving it for a very cool video, which will be coming out next week, probably. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But I do think it looks quite cool. I know, Lego, you have actually built it. So if you want to give your opinions on the finished model.
Yeah, so I have it right here, actually.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know if you can see it because I'm actually can't see my camera right now.
Yeah, you
but,
see it.
It's a pretty substantial build. It's more like a brick than anything else. It's It's like, one of them like things you just chuck at a wall and it won't smash. It's pretty much like one of them. Although I have to say, the detail is like on point. There's so many like it's more of a play feature set. But as I said, there's like so many openings, hatches. The front opens up, like the middle opens up, the back opens up, and it's more probably definitely the play set out of all of them that have been released. Which I don't know, maybe just because they have to include maybe a bit more of a children's set. I don't know, but it definitely looks cool. It's not horrendous. I do like the flippy cannons at the side. But I know this sounds really weird. My favorite part of the set was, if I can actually get it out, was these Imperial boxes. I don't know if you can see that at all. I'm just.
Oh yeah, they came in the size of yeah.
Yep, that's literally my favorite part of the set.
Really?
Except the Mortar Trooper, which is obviously pretty cool once again.
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm very excited about it personally. I think it's a really cool one. They did a good job with, especially with like the scale of it as well, in my opinion. And the figures are perfect. So yeah. All right. Brick and Awesome says, "Oh, nice our Lego. It is very nice." And she also says, "Got to go buy it. No worries. See you in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in." Our Gamer says, "Cool. I just got it and it's amazing." Is that the what's it called? Marauder. I'm guessing so, but yeah, I'm very excited about that one. Really excited. Ethan Brown says, "Mine are Rex. Sorry for the spelling. I'm very tired." That's all right. Don't worry. It's all good. But yeah, Rex is a very cool character as well. Definitely very cool. Hugo Jugo says, "And I loved how they included Fennec. If that's into the series, then I definitely agree. That was a brilliant inclusion. I'm very happy they did that." Lego Clone Production says, "Weird question about how many plant pieces do you have roughly?" I have around 150. That is a good question, actually. I personally am not too sure. I like to include a lot of plant pieces into my mocks because I think it really brings it to life a lot. So I'm gonna go. I don't really know. I'd have to probably take a look, but I did recently get an absolute ton of them as well on the Pick a Brick wall. So I'd probably say closer to the thousands. I don't think a 1,000, but that sort of direction. So late hundreds, I'd probably say. I'm not too sure that I'd have to take a proper check. Where are we? Our Game says, "Also, my favorite Bad Batch characters are Hunter and Wrecker." Yeah, Hunter and Wrecker, definitely very cool ones. Probably my favorite as well. Hugo El Jugo says, "You are 5 subs away from 800. I know. YouTube does not want me to hit 800. I go up one, I go down one. So yeah, it's all right though. It's all good. I don't really mind too much. Martin Manor says, "Do people unsubscribe?" I don't really know. Maybe not. It might just be old accounts getting wiped as well because YouTube are very, very good at doing that now, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. But it doesn't matter too much to me. It's more that people just enjoy what I'm making. I'm having fun with it. So there we go. And I mean, I imagine I'll hit 800 eventually at some point. So I'm again not too bothered about that. However, of course, if you aren't subscribed, please do that because that does help out a lot. Our Game says, "Don't worry, I subscribed and will never unsubscribe." Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Right, so should we get on to our next topic then?
Oh, yeah.
All right, perfect. So that is, let's pick one. We'll go on to our overall thoughts on the Bad Batch TV show. So that's not like, that's not the like, well, no, we won't get into the finale too much just so we don't spoil things for people who haven't seen it, but we'll give our overall thoughts on the show and a little thing, like here and there with the finale, but not too much detail into that. So, yes. So, Lego, if you want to start off with that one.
Yeah.
Also, guys in the chat, leave your thoughts as well. So, yeah, right, go.
So overall, like as a series, I'd say controversial kind of opinion. Some people obviously say it's better than Rebels, Clone Wars, etc. I don't really have an opinion on that yet. I'm kind of lent to either side, like stuck on the fence, if you will. But it's definitely been a really good series. From episode 1, I know there's been a few bumps in the road, another saying, as they call it.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's generally been a good season 1. There's always been that episode when it's like, it gets you so like tense, like off your seat. You're like wanting to see what happens. And then obviously for the finale one, they leave you on a huge, huge cliffhanger. I'm not going to spoil it yet, actually. I'll leave that till later. But overall, I generally just think they've done a great job. Yes, they probably could have done a few things better here and there, but overall, it's very, very good, and I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd have to agree with the terms of like there were a few like bumps in the road, especially with the filler episodes. In my opinion, I thought they were a bit lacking. There were a bit too many of them, in my opinion. Like they could have definitely done a few less of them, and it wouldn't really have changed anything. So
Yeah.
I'd say I'd prefer them to have just like done less for their episodes and just got more to the storyline and maybe had less episodes because it does detract from the story. However, I still did enjoy the overall storyline and stuff. I thought when they got to storyline, it was a very, very strong series and as strong, if not stronger than Rebels and maybe even the Clone Wars. But, overall, I think they did a really good job with it considering it's the first time they've done a proper animated series like that in a very long time. So overall, I thought they did a good job and I'm very excited for season 2, definitely. So guys in the chat, leave your thoughts on the overall series of the Bad Batch and what you thought of it. So yeah, let's got the chat a little bit. All right, Martin Mano says there can also be bots who get their account deleted, glitch account, etc. Yeah, I know about that. It is what it is, but there you go. Ethan Frown says I'm subscribed to both of you guys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Hugo El Jugo says I'm only 2 subs away from 80 subs. Oh, awesome! Again, very close there, and getting even closer to 100 as well, which is I say the first proper big milestone you can hit. Like when you're like a YouTuber, like 100 subs is like really cool because you get into like 3 numbers. It's very cool. So yeah, well done with that. Our game says I haven't seen the finale or part 2. Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry, we won't talk about that just yet, but later on we probably will. Flet Studios, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? What did you miss? Not too much. We just talked about our overall thoughts on the Bad Batch series in general, and what else did we talk about? Our favorite characters from the series as well. So if you want to leave your thoughts of both of them in the chat, then feel free to do that. Where are we? I completely lost where I am. Ethan Brown says, I have watched the episode. If that's the most recent one, the finale, then that's good. That's good. I just won't spoil it for you. Hugo says, nice, 20 likes already. Well, thank you very much for already getting us 20 likes. That's really cool. Oh, yeah, we do. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that. Lego Clan Production says, how many subs did you have after 3 months? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably about 150. Yeah, 150 coming up to 200, I'd say. So around that much, yeah. What about you, Lego? Do you know? Because that was a pure guess for me, really.
3 months. Now that's interesting. So hang on, I've got to. It depends what you. I mean, from when 2 months ago, I don't know. I'm on 81 subscribers now.
Yeah.
So who knows? In 3 months, I could be in I'd like to say 100, hopefully, but who knows?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'd say anywhere around, I don't know, 80, 70. Yeah, I'd say. Good.
Yeah. I mean, I think with your restart thing, you have definitely picked up momentum with subscribers a lot. So
yeah.
That's
I think
definitely good. Yeah.
I probably was about 50 if you don't class the restart. But then if you, you know what I mean, kind of thing. So, but I just kind of then took it on a bit more seriously and, so yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, you did definitely pick it up quite a lot after the restart and stuff, which is definitely good. Let's go through the chat a bit more. Let's take a look. Ethan Farrell says yes to one today. That is good then. Yes, thank you for support for you. Flash Studio says, what do you prefer, Star Wars or Marvel? Well, funny enough, I'm wearing a Marvel shirt, but I prefer Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars is mainly my thing. This is just a shirt I was apparently wearing today. Your camera's completely not focused, by the way.
Again, as soon as I bring out bag 7.
You're doing bag 7. Wow.
What step are you
on? 195? 6?
I'm on 230, which is the next bag.
Okay, well, I'll pick up the pace. It's all right. But but yeah, I definitely do prefer Star Wars for me. It's more my sort of thing. Jude Brix, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? RO Gamer says, I've been wanting to make Lego stop motions and videos, but then I mess up in the middle and I can't fix it. Yeah, I mean, I can't really help with that because, I mean, in terms of the stop motions, I can't help because it's not really my thing. I'd mess up probably at the start of it and then not be bothered to fix it at all. So, not my thing. But in terms of videos, I'd just say do it again. Just take your time with it. That's what I do. And like eventually, get onto eventually just get onto it a bit more and stuff. So I'll get onto it. Eventually get into the momentum of getting the video right and stuff. So yeah, I'd just say with the videos, just keep trying again. But stop motions, I can't help you. So yeah, sorry about that. Lego Clan Production says, nice, I got 15 subs after 3 months. Well, we'll do grow at different rates in terms of like videos and stuff like that. So there you go. I mean, imagine some people got less than that, some people more. So we're all growing at different rates. So that's definitely all right. Ethan Brown says, Flex Studios. Oh no, you're talking to someone else there. Professor Brix says, I'm back. Are you done about the episode? No, we're doing that later on in the stream. We're not done. You can go and watch the episode, though, if you want to. Or you can say here, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we will let people know before we watch it and stuff like that. So, yeah. Rightio. Have we... So we have both given our thoughts on the Bad Batch show as a whole, haven't we?
Yeah. No, we did. Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that, or?
I think we'll kind of get onto it maybe in a minute. I can't remember what one of the topics was, but it's to do with kind of actually no, I'm good. I'll talk about that in another topic.
All right, that's good then. Okay. Martin Mando says, I like the Bad Batch. It was not their biggest production, and it never was intended to be. It helped build the hype and maintenance fans during the wait for Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi. I don't mean by maintenance, but I definitely agree with what you're saying there. It definitely did help build the hype in terms of, like, they get new content out and it's making us more excited for other content and stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying there. And I mean, again, made me more excited for Kenobi and that lot. So I definitely do agree. So, yeah, we'll talk about our next topic then. Which one do you want to go into thoughts on the build, or do you want to wait a bit later when we've got a bit further into that?
Yeah, we'll do thoughts on the build in a little bit. We'll go on to one of the other ones.
Which one do you want to do? Do you want to pick a certain one, or?
Yeah, hang on. Let me... Oh, whoops, I've pressed the wrong button. Let me choose... Hang on. Have we done favourite episode? Or do you want to leave that until later?
No, we can do favourite episode. Yeah, that should be fine.
Cool. We'll do that one.
Yeah. All right. So, guys in chat, of course, what is your favourite episode of The Bad Batch? Do leave that in the chat because we are interested to know. And again, any questions or anything, let us know that as well. So, Lego, do you want to hit us with what your favourite episode of The Bad Batch is and why?
So, I think my favourite episode... I was stuck between 3 when I was thinking about this a little earlier, but I think it kind of... The 3 I was stuck between was the first one, the second to last one, or is it episode 14 when they're on the Imperial base? I think that's episode 14. Maybe?
Yeah, pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. And I'd have to kind of go with episode 14 for a general, like, overview of everything, thinking, oh, that's the best episode, because there was so much, like, what's the word, nostalgia just from watching that one. I found I know people have different opinions and everything. I found that, you know, seeing the clone troopers turn into Imperials and seeing that the clone troopers were clone troopers and seeing McGregor and stuff like that, and I was just like, wow, look at that huge face. And that's kind of my reason why I was just like, wow, that's pretty cool. And I might just say the other part, I can't remember what episode this was, when Cad Bane was hunting down Omega. I thought that was another good episode because it gives, I know it's kind of ish filler, not really, but it's like a side mission-ish kind of thing. But I thought that was good as well because it's like bringing a bit of like intenseness about Omega, kind of her story kind of thing. But overall, I think episode 14 is my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably agree with that as well. I mean, episode 1 was definitely a good one in terms of, like, it was the longest. It was over an hour long, which was crazy. So, in comparison to the other ones as well, it's very good. But, yeah, episode 1 was a very good one for me. I liked the whole Order 66 thing and all that. Then again, we had which one was it? Episode 2? I can't remember. Was episode 2 the one where they went to see Cut and Sue and that? And then they helping them escape the planet? Yeah, episode 2 then was pretty cool. I like that one a lot as well because you saw them characters return and stuff like that. The ones with Rex, very cool. I like seeing Rex coming back and Cad Bane as well. A very cool one. And as well, I think the final, not the finale, the one before the finale was very, very exciting. I did prefer that one to the finale. I did the part 1 of the finale, but yeah, that was very cool. And also the one, like you said, episode 14 was probably my favorite as well. I mean, it was just so cool to see Gregor, like, because we never really got like his backstory. Now we need Wolf's backstory, obviously, but Gregor's was definitely a very, very cool one to finally see. And yeah, I'd probably just say, in my opinion, episode 14. Yeah, 14 was my favorite. So yeah, that would be mine. Fastbrick says, let's do a live Q&A. All right, if you want to, because I see a few of you guys are asking for that, then yeah, leave some questions in the chat and we'll answer them. Just keep the questions rolling and stuff, and definitely we'll do that. That sounds brilliant. So if you guys want to put as many questions as you can in the chat, we'll answer all of them, of course, within reason, but definitely do that. Martin Mando says, no, not maintenance. My English is not my main language, so sometimes I have to look up words and translate can be tricky. That's all right. Don't worry. That's all good. all good, definitely. I mean, it's crazy how you're watching this stream and stuff. I would never be able to. That's not my main language, but definitely that's absolutely fine, man. Don't worry. Fast Brix says mine's episode 14 as of right now. Yeah, probably same for me as well. First Studio says, do you prefer Mandalorian or the Bad Batch? Mandalorian for me, I think is probably my favorite. What about you? I'll go.
Kind of on the fence. Oh, my camera's gone blurry again, I think.
It has a little bit. There you go. You're good now.
There you go. But I think probably Mandalorian has a bit of I don't want to say better storyline because that kind of sounds wrong, but I think it is generally a little bit better.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Overall, if that makes sense, when you look at it, kind of. When you're like, okay, well, what one's better? And then you're like, okay, well, Mandalorian wins it for me.
Yeah, same. I mean, I would say it has a better storyline. I would, because I think it just does in general. So yeah. Brix says, episode 1 was my favorite. It really felt like a full movie with a complete story. I agree. It did feel like a mini movie type thing. Like we had for the Clone Wars, the first episode of that. Like we had like a longer movie style thing, which definitely did feel like that in the Bad Batch as well, and was better than the Clone Wars one, in my opinion. So, yeah. Fast Brix says Mandalorian. Nice. Martin Mano says, entertain would be a better choice of word, perhaps. Yeah, I'd say entertain. Yeah, that definitely like entertain them whilst they're waiting. So, yeah, I'd agree with you there. Brown says, my favorite episodes are all of them. I don't blame you. They are all very, very good. RO Gamer says, I don't remember them too much, but episode 15 was sad in the scene where they showed the iconic rooms before they were destroyed. I agree. That was really sad when like you saw the big clone facility and then the laser bolts went straight through it. And I was like, oh, right. So there you go. But yeah. Lego Time Production says episode 14 or the last episode of Ryloth. Yes, the Ryloth arc was brilliant as well. That was very good. Martin Manor says, anyone else noticed the graphics today? Those Camino shots could have been live action easily. I agree. They were so real. It looked really good. So I do agree with you. Yeah, definitely. Blackout, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? As well as Scott Davis too. Welcome both of you. Hope you're having a great day today. Blackout says, how are you? I'm doing very well, thanks. How about you? Hugo says, mine are 1, 3, 9, 12, and 13. Very nice choice of favorite episodes there. Philip Stop Motion says, my only favorite episode is War Mantle. Which one's that? I can't remember what episode number that is, but it does sound like a cool one. I remember the name. I recognize the name, but just can't remember which one it was. So let me know in the chat. Fastbrick says, what's your favorite Mando set? Okay, good question. So we'll start off on the Q&A thing here, guys. So drop all the questions that you want for the live Q&A in the comments and we'll answer them. So I personally have actually been collecting all the Mandalorian sets. It's something I started off last year and I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to collect all of them because I love the Mandalorian. It's my favorite Star Wars TV show, probably just above the Clone Wars, but yeah, so my favorite, I haven't built all of them yet, but my favorite so far is the Razor Crest. I just think it's such a strong set. They did a really good job with it, and so far it's my favorite one. However, that is subject to change in the future, possibly with the likes of the Moff Gideon's Cruiser and all the figures in that and stuff. So far it's the Razor Crest. What about you, Arlego?
Yeah, so I've broken the truce of getting all of them so far because the only one I haven't got is the Big Moth, and I can't say that with a straight face, but I really, really love the Mandalorian sets. I have all of them so far. I keep kind of need to remember to say that, but overall, I have to agree with you on the Razor Crest. It's a great set. The minifigures pretty cool. The builds are awesome, and I love the set overall. I do really want to get the Moff Gideon's Cruiser, although at the moment, since I've just emptied my wallet completely, I think I have to wait until like a Christmas or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, the Razor Crest is definitely a good one, and the Moff Gideon's Cruiser, although I haven't built it, I will be doing that very soon. Very soon. Not next week, but I think the week after, I'm doing a streaming series with someone building that, so stay tuned. But that'll be very cool. So, yes. All right. Our Gamer says, do you have any other Legos? Do you have any other Lego other than Star Wars? I do. Yes, I have one Marvel set, which is the Iron Man Hall of Armor. I also have like a few Technic things and stuff like that, but not a huge amount. I don't like just buy it because I want it. I more get like, except the Iron Man Hall of Armor. I got that one because I was like into Marvel at the time. well, I was watching the Marvel movies, so that was pretty cool to me. But like, I don't choose necessarily buy other than Star Wars sets, but I might get them sometimes for Christmas and stuff like that, or birthdays, whatever, or just like a gift. And I was like, oh, that's nice, and like build it up and stuff like that. And they're always a cool set to have. But if I had a choice, I'd always buy a Star Wars set. So, Ethan Frowen says, what are your favorite Star Wars films and characters from those films? Good question. So my favorite Star Wars film is Episode 3, so that would be my favorite. And my favorite character from Episode 3 is Obi-Wan Kenobi, just because he's such an iconic, awesome guy. I really love Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obviously, Star Wars character, like him, that sort of stuff. So, yeah, awesome character. Again, Hello There scene is brilliant, and the whole fight with Anakin stuff is also very cool. So, yeah, I'd say Obi-Wan Kenobi and Episode 3 are my favorites. So, what about you, Alago?
So, I'd have to say that there are so many great Star Wars films, but one that I've loved to watch over and over and over again has got to be Rogue One, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this because not many people like it. But my favorite character from that is Chirrut Imwe, and my favorite scene is I'm one with the Force and the Force with me. I'm one with the Force and the Force with me. Sadly, yeah, what happens at the end is very sad. But let's just say it's for the rebellion. So yeah, that's kind of one of my favorite episodes. I have so many that I can talk to you on about like 6 million hours, but obviously I'm not going to do that. But yeah.
No, I'd agree. Rogue One is definitely a very, very cool one. It's one of my favorites as well. But again, Chirrut Imwe is very cool. I think he's probably my favorite as well, to be honest, because he's like really the closest we got to a Jedi in that entire film. So I'd probably agree with that as well. So yeah. Brix says, who was your favorite character in the Bad Batch? So out of the squad, for me, probably Hunter, just because he's like the coolest in my opinion. But out of the whole series, also probably Hunter. so yeah. But yeah, someone like that for me. But in the squad, definitely Hunter. So yeah, what about you, Alago?
In the squad, like you said, it's either between Hunter or Wrecker. I know, Wrecker hasn't really done much, although he kind of has. He's always been one of my favorites. He's like, let's blow something up, and I know it just makes me laugh off stuff he says. And I think Wrecker in the squad overall, I'm gonna kind of say Rex again because Rex or Easy. That's what I was talking about before. But now I think about it as like on a movie purposes, you're not gonna really want a droid talking to you, but it's between the two again.
Yeah, I'd agree. But those two are definitely very cool ones. And for me though, probably Hunter. Again, I have to think about it more though. Simply Cuban says, do you like Star Wars? Do you like Lego? Do you like Lego Star? Oh, you've retracted the message. Couldn't read that, but you might put that in a minute again. But yeah, Simply Cuban also says, what's 5 + 2? 7. I got it right. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Fast Brix says, it's a bit crazy that Alago got the same amount of viewers on your stream as your stream. On his stream as your stream. Yeah, it was. I was really surprised. It's very good that we got a load of viewers on his stream as well, which is absolutely brilliant. I was very, very happy about that. I'm sure he was too. So that was definitely great. I saw a lot of you guys as well from my channel who watched my stream go over to his as well, again, which was brilliant to see. So a big thanks to all of you who did hop over there and watch that one as well, because that was great. Martin says, thanks. I've probably watched at least an hour of English content for the last 4 years, and I prefer English subtitles, so I know English pretty well. Oh, wow, that's very good then. Very, very good, yeah. Let's take a look. Hugo says, he already said, oh no, you're talking to someone else there. Fastbrick says, Alago, did you tell RBP what I asked you to say? I'm talking to Alago there. You'll probably say after the stream, whatever. I don't know. We'll leave that for another time. It's okay. Brix says, I own the Razor Crest and I totally agree. Yeah, it is a brilliant set. Absolutely brilliant. They did a very good job with it as well, especially the scale, figures. I think they did a brilliant job. Scott Davis says, are we discussing Bad Batch finale or no? Yes, we will be discussing that just later on in the stream a bit when some people who want to watch and stuff have the chance to. So, yeah, just because we did start talking about it, but then I had to abruptly stop our Lego from saying everything because some people hadn't seen it. So, yeah, we'll be talking about that later on in the stream. So do make sure to stay tuned for that because it is a very interesting topic. And I've seen a few people on Instagram saying, what they thought about it and stuff like that. And I was quite surprised by a few opinions. So I will be revealing my opinions of Solar Lego later on in the stream, and I'm very interested to hear what you guys think as well. Brix says, what's the most underrated Lego Star Wars set in your opinion? Well, that is a very, very good question. Underrated. I don't. I don't know. Ooh, I'll go. Do you have a straight up answer for that? Because I don't yet.
The most underrated set. Well, yeah, I'd definitely say one from Solo. The one with what's it called again? What's it called? Sorry, the lady. You know the lady who's like one of them people who try and steal on the big train. Oh, I forgot her name.
Like the parrot scout swoop speeder
Yes,
bike
that
things.
set, which I actually have, I believe,
Oh,
in the it's like the speeders, and that's so underrated. I thought it was trash, literally, when it came out. I'm like,
Okay.
who are these people? Watch the movie. Wow, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's not one that really appealed to me in any sense. So I wouldn't say that's, in my opinion, underrated. But I mean, if I had it, my opinion might change, obviously. But yeah, in terms of underrated for me, I'd probably say I don't know if it is underrated, but I don't see many people talking about it a huge amount. And that's the older UCS Imperial Star Destroyer, the big one, Super Star Destroyer. I don't see a huge amount of people talking about that. It's probably not underrated by any means, but in my opinion, I don't see a lot of people talking about that. So that's what I'd say. But that is a very, very good question. Master Mando says, I'm really curious what the next Mandalorian sets will be. I can't think of anything, and it's not long before Lego will move on to Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, and Ahsoka sets. Yeah, I don't know either, to be honest. I couldn't say. I'd imagine they'll just do something from the next season and stuff like that. So that's what I could say. So yeah. Where are we? Ethan Frown says, I love Rogue One. Yeah, it's a very good film. Definitely is.
Yep.
Ara Gamer says, I love Rogue One. It was one of the best Star Wars movies ever. I'd agree. Definitely a very strong one. Hugo as well likes Rogue One. Arc 77 Captain Fordo, welcome to the stream. He says, I don't have this set, but I will on my birthday, 2nd of September. Oh, getting close then. So yeah, definitely a good one so far. I'm really liking it. Oh, I've nearly broken it. Really good set so far. Can't wait to get it finished because it's awesome. So you will like it. I guarantee you. Oh, I guarantee you. I hope you'll like it. Yes. I don't know where I was going with that, but it is a good set. So you will probably enjoy it. I hope. So yeah. I don't know where that was going. Our game is. Oh, yep. Go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, what step are you on? Because I am kind of, I wouldn't say nearly done, but I didn't know if you needed me. What step are you on? Kind of thing.
224.
I'm on 270.
Okay, well, you're a bit ahead. It's all right. Don't worry. It's all good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. I've completely lost a piece. I found it. It's all good. All right. Back in the chat. Rory, Aragamer says, what's your favorite character from The Mandalorian? It can't be Grogu, Mando, or Moff Gideon. Okay, that's quite smart. I like what we did there. You took away some of the main characters. I'll probably have to go Boba Fett then in that case. Boba Fett, very good character. In my opinion, is one of the better Star Wars characters as well, like in general. So I'll probably say Boba Fett. What about you, Alago?
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you then. There's no really other person who was like catching my eye. Yeah, kind of thing. Is like it's not like they've brought in, I don't know, some random guy. But it's not like Bad Batch when they've included more than one different character.
Yeah, like, or main character.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'd agree. So, yeah, Boba Fett for me. And guys in chat as well, what's your favorite Star Wars character except those three main characters? Or not Star Wars character, Mandalorian character, but yeah, what is yours out of them? Ethan Farrell says, can I please ask all of you a Star Wars question? Yeah, definitely, go ahead. Fast Brix says his Q&A is getting out of hand. I know I'm so far behind the chat. I'm going to have to go through it a little bit more to just make sure I'm going to miss out a few, I'll have to say, just so I don't miss out people who are coming in and stuff like that. So yes, if I do miss it, just put it back in the chat and I'll get to it. So yeah. Lego Brit, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm surprised you've got connection where you are. All right, Flexio says, I have to go, sorry, but I will go to my grandpa's. Yeah, no worries, seen a bit then. Enjoy your time there. That's all good. Ethan Frown says, okay, you ready for a question? Yes, we are ready. Lego Brit says, I'm watching from my holiday in an old English home. I feel like I'm a Victorian right now. Fair enough. All right, I'm going to skim through the chat now. I'm going to miss a bunch of things, so sorry about that. General Kenobi's Art, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Ethan Farrell says, the question is, what are your favourite female Star Wars characters from the films or shows? Great question. We will answer that in just a second while I get through the chat, and then we'll answer that one. I'm just going to read the bigger ones just because I've completely lost where I am in the chat now. So yeah, Hugo says, I think Ahsoka, Rey, or Leia. Nice ones there. Okay, right. I'm gonna literally just skip pretty much the front now. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'll read this one here because it's a pretty big one. Then I'll read all the big messages, and then I'm gonna go to in front of the chat because yeah. But apart from that, guys, if I do miss anything, put it back in the chat. I don't know what's going on. I can't speak properly, but if I do miss anything, put it back in the chat, and I'm gonna skim through now just so I can get to the friends because I'm miles behind. So yeah, like it says, on the journey to our holiday home, we got lost in the middle of nowhere. Watched two men have a full-blown argument who was about first in the queue of cars and finally arrived 5 hours later. That sounds like a fun car trip. Wow. Martin Mando says, Lego 75174 from 2017 is a really good set, quite underrated. It's a TIE Striker from Rogue One seen on Scarif. Oh, I did not know any of that, but the TIE Striker. No, I do know. I do remember that. That's a yes, underrated set, definitely. I was really wanted to get that last year for like so long. I just never got it. So I agree, very underrated. I like that. Do you know what that set is, Lego? Have you got it? Or
yeah, it's like the blue one with the wings folding, and it's like
yeah.
I do like that set actually. It's just the minifigures, in my opinion, are a little bit lacking, but there you go.
I personally don't even know which minifigures are in it, to be honest. But yeah, I know exactly what build you mean, so I'd agree there definitely. Rightio. Simply Kumi says, do you think Crosshair will eventually rejoin the squad? Probably, maybe, possibly next season. We'll get into more. That's a topic actually for later on. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But probably, I think he probably will, considering how he was acting a bit more or leaning towards like going back with the squad in the finale episode. So yeah. Oh, didn't spoil anything. Yes. Okay. Brix says, to be honest, episode 9 sets were underrated, but the movie was not good at all, in my opinion. But the sets were brilliant. Yeah, I loved those sets. They were so good. They really were. They're like, I love them. They were absolutely amazing. And in my opinion, the movie was actually quite good. I did really quite like the movie, and sets as well went quite well with it. JM Studios, welcome. How are you doing today? Right, I'm gonna completely skip to the front of the chat now. I've just missed a bunch of your, like questions, everything, guys. So what I have missed, put it right back in the chat, and I'll answer it. But yeah, sorry, I missed completely all of it. So yeah, Brick and Awesome says he's back. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? So, right. We are now going to talk about Ethan Frown's comment, and that is, what's your favourite female Star Wars character from the films, TV shows, all that stuff. So, Lego, you want to start us off on that?
Is it from any show? Like, it can be...
yeah, Star Wars show in general. Just Star Wars character.
I don't know. Let's have a thing. I mean, Princess Amidala. She was pretty cool.
Amidala, yeah.
No, I had to do it in the Gungan voice, isn't it? When he's like Princess Amidala. But yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah. Then we've got, I don't know, Padme's always pretty cool. You've got like Rey. I'm kind of just listing people at this point. You've got, Cara Dune, which is pretty cool. But overall, I'd have to, I don't know, like Omega's pretty cool, but I'm not saying like the coolest. I'm gonna go with Cara Dune because I'm probably missing so many, but like there's so many good female characters that have a good like role in the show. I'm just gonna go with Cara Dune because from that scene where she just like kicks people's butt and stuff. So that's pretty good.
I'd agree. I've completely messed up on this step. I don't know how to do it. I'll do that in a minute. I'm putting on like these little pieces.
Hang on, I can't see. I've got to wait for my screen to catch up. Hang on.
That's all right, don't worry. But yeah, I'm putting up these little pieces. I have no idea how they're meant to go on. But anyway, my favourite would probably be Ahsoka in terms of female Star Wars characters, just because she was really cool from the Clone Wars, really good character development throughout it, and yeah, just really cool as well. So I'd personally say Ahsoka's my favourite female Star Wars character.
That piece, you know, on the back, you see that? Yeah. Oh, I've just broken the roof. Whoops. Oh. Okay, well that's crashing down. You see on the underneath? Can you see my screen?
Bit further inwards, other way, like down, down a bit more. Yep.
Okay, so you see this bit here?
Yeah.
This bit. You see this piece, right?
Yep.
So it will go on there, and you clip it in.
It didn't clip in for me. That's weird. I'll try again in a second. It just all fell apart. So. Yeah, but yeah, personally, that's my favorite female Star Wars character, Ahsoka. And guys in chat, leave yours as well. Let's go back up the chat a bit. Lekabrit says, it was not a fun car trip. At least I recorded some cringy bits from music video for you to edit Red Bricks. Put him back in chat. Yes. They were cringy, very cringy. There you go. Fastbrick says, mine is Rey. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, she's not my favorite by any means. I personally didn't. She was good at the start, but then as the sequels went on, I just got a bit annoyed. But yeah, she's a good character, especially within like the Force Awakens. I think is her strongest point. So yeah. All right. Let's go down a bit. Legabrit says, I like Leia, Padme, Cara Dune, and Rey. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a good list. I mean, I do like Cara Dune as well as a character, but I didn't think she had enough development to be as good as like Likes for Ahsoka. So yeah. Hugo says Cara Dune was very good. Yeah, it definitely was. Simply Cubing says, I hope the music video become on trending for 10 weeks. I don't think it will get on trending, if I'm honest. I don't think it will, but I reckon people like it. I do reckon people like it. Brix says Ahsoka was probably mine. She had longer screen time for her character arc to develop. Yeah, definitely. That's what I agree with as well. She definitely had more time for for us to know her as a character and and stuff. So yeah. Right. Legabrit says, of course, how did I forget Ahsoka? Yeah. I mean, I would have forgotten her unless somebody else put her in the chat as well before. So yeah, but definitely cool. Let's go through the chat. I'm missing a bunch of stuff again, guys, because I'm miles behind. Gamer says, tell me when you guys are going to talk about the finale, then I'll have to go. Yeah, we'll talk about that like right towards the end of the stream, so don't you worry, we'll leave that right towards the end. So you're all good for now. Legabrit says Star Wars Crush would be a good okay, no, we're not gonna read that. no, we're good. Yep.
Oh, can I just say,
yeah,
this is a very good moment for history, and man, we're stepping foot on the earth. No, we're not. But still, this is pretty cool. I'm about to put the last piece on the. Have I done it the wrong way around? Oh no. Okay. I thought the wings were supposed to go this way, but hopefully you can see my. Hang on. I've got to make sure I've got it all right.
Oh, it's finished.
Oh god.
Okay, no, he's not done it right. Oh dear.
There we go.
Hey.
The Baobab shuttle is. Oh, it's missing. What is? Hang on. Oh dear, it's missing the thing. It wouldn't get much far. Very far. There we go.
No. Oh, you may want to move it forward a bit. Oh dear. Move it forward a bit. Let's make the screen a bit bigger. Hold on.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, screen just a bit bigger.
I just held it like this, but it just bust. So.
Oh
yeah.
Wow. Yes, you are a bit ahead of me. Crikey. Yeah, that's good though. That is very good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. That is very cool. I'm hoping to get there at some point today. I might not personally finish it on stream, guys, just because I'm a bit of a slow builder and again I'm reading chat and stuff, but I will do my best. And again, you have our Legos to look at now. So our Legos for like, I don't know what you're gonna do now. To be honest, if you want to put out another set, feel free. Whatever you want to do.
I'll sit here and chill out, I suppose.
All right, guys. All right, go for the chat a bit more. I'm just going to completely miss out a bunch of stuff. So, How the Goat, welcome to the stream. How are you today? All right, let's go through a bit more. Imperial Brix 6 says, Princess Leia in episode 4, that'd be your favorite, what's it called? Female character. I agree, she's a very good character as well. I do like that one, that character. Ethan Farrar says, can I please ask another Star Wars question? Yeah, feel free, you don't have to ask, just put them straight in now. Answer them. All right. Lego Time Production says, I can't watch the latest episode of Bad Batch because my mum is using my computer. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, but I imagine you'll be able to watch it at some point. But yeah, I'd say just get excited for it. It's a very good episode, in my opinion. They did a good job with the ending. Again, we'll get into more of our opinions on that in a bit, but in my opinion, I did quite like it. So, yes, right. Should we get on to the next topic then?
Yes, I think we shall.
All right, cool. So, first up here we have Ira Gamer who says, "I want an official Red Brix brick head like the one on the Lego Brick stream." Oh, the one I created. Yes, I was very proud of my creation. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool though. I have seen people like who make their own brick heads and stuff, so I might actually try and do that one day. But yes, definitely would be quite cool. And yeah, the one from the Lego Brick stream was very good. I think I did a great job. I put a lot of effort into that one. I did, so I'm very happy that you liked it. Yeah. Two Bricks says, have you ever considered making content on other social media platforms to boost your YouTube channel? So, I've now attached myself to a six sheet. I haven't necessarily wanted to what's it called? I haven't necessarily wanted to, I guess, make other videos on places like TikTok and stuff. I want to steer away from that as much as I can because I'm not really into that. But Instagram, I do sort of. I post thumbnail pictures, behind the scenes, that sort of stuff. Sometimes I might post a little video on there or something like that. But overall, I'm mainly just going to stick to YouTube in terms of that because I think, although it's good to boost your, I guess, popularity and stuff on other platforms, it really doesn't Like people who follow you on Instagram, like probably won't go to your YouTube channel like directly. So I'd say it's more just like a case of sticking with YouTube and then sticking with YouTube and then you should be fine. Like grow YouTube in YouTube and you'll grow Instagram from Instagram, like sort of thing. You don't really like cross over too much. That's how I saw it. So yeah, I don't know if that made any sense, but I hope it did. So yeah. All right, let's go down the thing a bit. All right, let's take a look. Ethan Frowen says, "What are your favorite male Star Wars characters from the films and shows?" Oh, good one. Okay, so I'll go. Do you want to start off on that one, seeing as you have a very little to build now?
Your mic kind of like glitched a tad there. Yeah, that's just my end, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think it's the stream end.
Okay. If it was, is it happening now, or are we good?
No, it's fine. Or I was probably playing with my bareback Shuttle too loudly,
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Anyway, yes. What is your favorite male Star Wars character?
Male Star Wars character. I'd say there's so many like good ones, if that makes sense. There's so many like characters where you're like, oh, that's a cool character. This is gonna really change from something like. I'd have to go for. It's such a hard decision because it's like.
I know.
It's like, oh, we've just nearly killed the bareback Shuttle again. I'd have to say Luke Skywalker from. Let's see, Last Jedi. I think that was a good one.
Really?
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi?
Yes.
Wow, okay. That's unexpected. Why is that?
Hang on, I've just said, have I said the movie wrong, haven't I? Oh,
wait, The Last Jedi, episode 7.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean that one. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. This is really embarrassing, isn't it?
No, it's alright, don't worry.
Because I always get confused between Last Jedi and, what's the other one called?
Return of the Jedi?
No, the one where Palpatine gets chucked down the old.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi.
Okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Okay, guys, you didn't hear anything, okay? You didn't hear anything. I was just had a sneeze.
Right, you had a sneeze. Okay. Fair. I see.
Oh dear, that's embarrassing.
Okay. Anyway, so episode 6, Luke then is your favorite.
Yes, yeah, he's just sick.
Right.
He's awesome.
Nice, yeah. I'd say probably for me, Obi-Wan. And episode 6, Luke, as well, is pretty close behind. Obi-Wan, of course, is my favourite Star Wars character in general, but episode 6, Luke would be quite close behind as well, just because he's really cool, in my opinion. That was like Luke at his pinnacle, I guess. So, yeah, that was like the best version of Luke we've really seen. So, yeah. Let's go for the chat a bit more. Talk about Star Wars crushes, are we? Okay. Fair enough.
Funny. Everyone in the chat is like, look at Rick. Oh, dear.
I'm not going to really get into that, but there we go. Right. All right. Let's go for a bit. Brix Spray, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Where are we? All good with the mic. That's good then. Yeah, perfect. Flip Brix, welcome to the stream. He said, how's no one said Padma yet? Okay, Star Wars crushes. Let's steer away from that one just a little bit. I don't want to have to get into that one too much. Born with Callum, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Okay. Let's not do the whole crush thing. Yeah, we'll steer away from that. Just because it can get a little bit strange, So
yeah.
Yes. Okay, we'll steer away. Drew Brick says Anakin's probably my favorite Star Wars character in all Star Wars since he has always been the main character of Star Wars. Yeah, he is literally the main character of Star Wars, so I can see where you're coming from with that. Definitely. Also, I have now finished bag 6 with this. We've got. It took you.
So you've done.
I've done bag 6, not finished the set.
Oh, God.
You built 2 bags the time it built me to build 1. Not great. But anyway, yeah, pretty cool. I'm liking the way it looks, and now I have the final bag to go. Probably won't finish it on the stream, but I'll get as much as I can done. That makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, give me a second whilst I actually let's just find a question. All right, let's take a look. Right. Scott Davis says Anakin or Darth Vader is my favorite. Honorable mention to Obi-Wan. Yeah, definitely. I'd agree with you there. Like in terms of Anakin, Darth Vader are very cool, but I'll probably do it like the reverse way around, pretty much. So, yeah, but definitely good decisions there. Okay, let's steer away from the crush thing. Please, it gets awkward. It gets awkward. We're not going to go there. All right. All right, we're going to our next topic then, and that is what you can start off on because you have built the entire set. Your overall thoughts on the build. So if you want to do that whilst I'm opening this bag and create a huge amount of noise.
Jabber away for the next 5 minutes so you can get some solid build time in. So yeah, overall, I think it was a good build. Oh, this is annoying me because when you pull this up, say you're a child, you're a 4-year-old child, and you've just built the Bad Batch shuttle, and you want to zoom it around the room like a lunatic, like most 4-year-olds do. You'd want to pick it up by the top, because that's what you want to do. And when you do that, it goes like this. And if you're high up and you've got a lot of swing on it, this part is going to fall off and it's going to go smash. And I've seen a lot of people like Not That Sam Smith and someone else actually. Oh, that's not actually. He's giving a bit of scrunch time over here, and where you can literally like take these tiles off and put some studs on there so it actually like sticks there so it doesn't flap around. Overall, I think that's like probably the main bad part about it. Another part that I don't like, I'm just going to start with don't like, how flimsy is this? Like, I have, for
You
instance...
want to move it forward just a tad, by the way.
Oh, yep, sorry, I'll just shift the minifigures out of the way. But, like, this bit is really, like, flimsy, and only from one side does it look good. This side, it just looks horrendous. Which, I don't know, but has anyone out there's got the Separatist shuttle? I don't know if you can see this. But it's double-sided. So, for instance, you've got that side detailed, that side detailed.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, but maybe for a video, I'm going to do the same to this side, so it actually looks cool. And
yeah, I see what you mean.
Otherwise, it just looks very, a little silly. It depends how you display it. If you just have it that way, obviously, as they show on the box. It's a hard one to say on that front, but overall, I love the build. It was a shame that the minifigures were only in the first 5 bags, I believe. They could have maybe spread them out a little bit. So, if a child's building this, I know, I don't really care about minifigures these days. I'm not like, oh, there's a minifigure in that bag, I'm going to build it. Or if there isn't, I won't build it. But I know some people can't be like that. I think they should maybe include, like, spread it out a little bit more. So you get maybe, I don't know, Echo and a Gonk Droid in bag 1, or Crosshair and someone else. I think it just needs to be spread out. And
I'd agree.
Yeah. Another thing that I don't like. What is this? This is a speeder. But
Hold on, down a bit. Can't see it.
Okay, sorry.
There you go.
But we've seen this before in the 5 First Battle Pack. I know it's an Imperial one, and then this one is a green speeder, which I don't really know what that's out of. I can't picture.
I think that's from like episode 8. I think.
Yeah,
of Bad Batch.
When they're like chasing after Omega and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
But overall, this speeder doesn't really need to be added in. Do they do it? Yes, but that's just Lego. But that's probably my only complaints. The things I like about is this what they call it, the hull piece isn't a sticker, so it's that's good. It's a little small. Oh, that's another complaint, isn't it? And obviously the interior, like, again, a little bit small. Not, my biggest worry about the set because it just looks overall cool. I do like the. Oh, hang on, got to turn it around a bit. Back part here. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah.
These kind of with the power boost out the back.
Yeah.
I think that bit's pretty cool, and it's not really. Overall, I just like this set. It wasn't. It's not. It's definitely one of the best sets that I'd like, but it's not the best. If that makes sense. It's good, but the minifigures are great. Obviously, I mean, a few complaints here and there, but overall, it's more like the build, which is bad. Like, nothing realistically other than that. So that's kind of my only kind of few complaints.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But I'd say so far with me, I agree with what you're saying about the minifigures being more spread out, because that is sometimes what, like, if you're getting a bit bored in the build and stuff, like, spreading minifigures out throughout it can, like, motivate you to, like, go, oh, the next minifigure's in the next bag, so I'll keep going until then, stuff like that. So I agree with what you're saying there. Saber Trooper, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Right. Callum says, what do you think about the Bad Batch episode 16? We'll get to the finale later on the stream, just so we don't spoil it for certain people. So, yeah, we'll do that one in a bit. But, yeah, we'll get into that in a bit. Yeah. Saber Trooper says, Lol, I've got Wi-Fi on vacation. Oh, yeah, how is that, by the way? I hope you're having a good time then. But it's good you got Wi-Fi. Brix says, I saw the new sets at Target, but decided not to buy it at the Lego store so I can get some VIP points back. Or decide to buy it at the Lego store so I can get some VIP points back. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, yeah, get VIP points back and stuff. Although you can probably get it for cheaper. I like places like Target sometimes, like with clearance, whatever it is. I don't live there, so I don't know. But I have seen a lot of people getting stuff cheap there and stuff. So although it is good to probably get cheaper, you can always get like VIP points back at the Lego store, which you can then spend on a more wide variety of things. So that is definitely a smart thing to do. Sabertrip says Bad Batch with a cliffhanger. Yes, it was a very big cliffhanger. I was like, oh no, please don't stop, and then it stopped. And I was like, brilliant. But yeah, we'll get into more on that in a bit. Where are we? Lego, we took a TSD. Scott Evans says, yeah, that wing needs to be double sided. Definitely does. Fastbrick says, you guys finally have the set built. I got it a month ago. Yes, you were very lucky to get it early. Very, very lucky. All right, I'm just going through the chat an absolute ton now just so I don't. Well, I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff. So if I miss it again, you want me to answer something, then put it back in and I'll do that. Lego Compression says, does anybody have the new sailboat promo? I do. It's pretty cool. I haven't built it, but the box looks cool. So yeah, but no, it is seriously a very good promo. I think it's one of the best one that Lego have ever done, actually. So yeah, C&C Huff Productions, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Right, and we've completely gone to the bottom now, so that's brilliant. Right, Phillips Stop Motion says, RBP, can you make more Battlefront 2 mocks? I have made one before. That was like a Skirmish on Solace one type thing from the storyline. But I actually might, I will at some point because I want to use like the Inferno Squad and stuff because I have the battle pack for that. So
nice.
In the future, I will do that. So yeah, that's actually a good idea. I might do that pretty soon, actually, sooner than I thought. So yeah, definitely a good idea there. So thanks for that. Ara Gamer says, how do you make your YouTube channel thumbnail? Do you mean the channel logo, or if you mean the channel logo, then I got actually a guy to make it for me. He's called like Nico Lego YUS on Instagram or something like that. But yeah, I got someone to make that for me. But the thumbnails, I just use Canva. So yeah, Canva's website, by the way, so you can use that for free and everything. So yeah. Fastbrick says, Red Brick stumbling with his words as always. I am, as always, yep. Lego Brick says, the box of the sailboat promo says model does not float. I know, I was like, what? Why is it saying this? But I mean, I thought it'd been obvious, but there you go. So I didn't realize at first until he told me, but yeah. Right, Lego Clone Productions says, I have this sailboat. Do you think I should keep it built? Do you think I should build it or keep it sealed? Well, I'd say probably if you want to resell it or something like that in the future, it'd definitely go up in price a lot. You get a bit of money back for that. So if you want to sell it, then I'd say keep it sealed. However, if you want to build it, display it, that sort of stuff, definitely build it. Have some fun with that. So yeah. Where are we? Bottom of the Cam says, what would you do with what would you think about a Lego Commando clone Commando minifigure? Got there in the end. I think that'd be very good. I'd be very, very excited about that. Lego should definitely do that, and I would get as many of them as I possibly could because they are awesome. Lego, what would your thoughts on that be?
Clone Commandos, yes. What if? Sorry, I'm completely lost. Well, not literally. But... So was that if they done them in Lego?
Yeah. If Lego made
yeah, I'd literally try and buy them all. Because they're well, it depends if they're spread out like the what they call them, thingy of Kylo Ren.
Knights of Ren.
Yeah, Knights of Ren. If they spread them out, then that's it. That sucks. If they put them in one set and it's relatively good price, then I think I'd definitely get it because, it's Clone Commandos. They're awesome, and especially if they've done them well. If they've done them bad, then I wouldn't like to see it because it's like, if Lego can mess up things, or they can do them stunningly. So hopefully they done something good. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with you there, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they would do them well. That's the thing, though. Like, they definitely have the potential to use like a Phase 2 Clone Trooper mold and then just throw a print on there, which is something I can imagine they'd do, and it looks nothing like that. So I imagine they probably, if they did it, wouldn't be the best. But if they did do it pretty well, then I'd definitely pick it up. So rightio, where are we? Philip Submission says, to make a clone commando figure, you need to shave the phase 1 helmet, like with a fin belt on top, I imagine. But yeah, I have seen people do that before, so yeah, it does definitely work. Well, it works, but it's also a bit iffy, but yeah, it does work and does look right. So yeah, Bottom of the Comment says, yeah, clone commandos are awesome in awesome in playing as one in Battlefront 2. Yes, definitely. I like playing them in Battlefront 2. I'm actually half decent with them as well, which is great. So, yeah. Brix says, not really a Star Wars question, but are there any movies coming out that you are eager to see? Ooh, I'll go. Do you want to start off with this one? Because I have to think about it.
So, movies I'd like to movies I'd like to see. There's quite a lot of I know, like, when you have Disney Plus, you get all these recommended things, weird programs. I'm not gonna lie, I may or may have not watched some of them. We don't talk about that. You didn't hear a thing. But there's quite a lot of new Marvel films. Like, when I just read up on them, it comes up new films. There's lots of Star Wars films. I don't know if anyone in chat can relate to this, but I watched this program the other day. It's definitely weird. It's called the Benedict Society. It's very, very weird. And then this other program called Turner and Hooch. I know it's a bit off topic, but it's kind of related to the question of other things. But that's kind of what I've been watching, because it just come up, and I'm like, oh well, I might as well watch it, see what it is. It kind of intrigues you, but overall, there's quite a lot of Marvel stuff. Obviously, you've got Star Wars, you've got Kenobi, you've got Calrissian, hopefully. I've just seen the chat. Lego Riz says he's watched the Benedict Society, and I loved it. I thought you'd like it. It's very weird, though. Oh, that sounds... Oh, dear. Yeah, it's really, really weird. The intro is even weirder, but that kind of answers that question. What about... Have you watched any kind of weird programs?
I haven't seen the Benedict Society, whatever that is. Never heard of it before. So, yeah. Probably not my type of thing, to be honest. No.
Yep.
But, yeah. Are you done with that bit, or...
Oh, yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Yeah, that's all right.
Awesome, yeah. But I'd say really there aren't a huge amount of movies coming out soon that I'm really excited for. The one I'd say probably the most would be Venom 2. I actually recently saw Venom 1 for the first time, which I thought was very good. So Venom 2 I'm pretty excited for. Apart from that, not really too much, to be honest. Of course, you've got like series and stuff like that, but mainstream movies, not so much. So, yeah. Right, let's go down the chat a bit. Hugo says, Brix, what's your favorite Star Wars ship? Millennium Falcon. All day. Love Millennium Falcon. Absolutely brilliant. Yep. Rightio. Let's go down a bit. Lego Clan Impression says they should make a battle pack with 1 commando and 3 TK troopers, but with a political twist. The little fish should be 1 in 10,000 chance to 1 in 10,000 chance to, instead of getting a clone commando, you get a Scorch. Ooh, yes. Oh. Yes, maybe not 10,000, maybe like 1,000. Otherwise, it'd be very, very difficult. But yes, I agree, definitely, 100%. Brilliant idea. Yes, I'd like to see that a lot, definitely. That'd be awesome, very awesome. So, very smart one there. Well done. Our Gamer says, I don't know if you knew this, but Mysterious Benedict Society was actually a book first. Didn't know that. Alaga, did you know that?
No, I actually didn't. I was just jamming to the cringy intro.
Right.
Like when linking onto that, I didn't actually know it's a book. I just it's definitely weird. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, definitely. Never heard of it. I might take a look at it, maybe not, but we'll see. BZ Brix, welcome. How are you doing today? Martin Mando says my computer is overheating. See a bit close. Check out. Yeah, no worries. Don't let that blow up or anything. No, just it's all good. All good. Philip Motion says, what is your favorite level in Battlefront 2? Mine is Undercovered Skies. I don't know what you mean by level. If you're talking about section, I guess in the story mode or something like that, probably I say probably in terms of levels in story mode, probably the first one, actually, the one on Endor I really like, actually. So probably that for me. But yes, I don't know what they're called or whatever. So yes, I'm missing a bunch of stuff. So yeah, sorry if I hear people saying look in chat or something like that. So please, tell me what I need to look at, like put it back in the chat or something. But yes, I've completely missed everything. So yeah, I'm completely skipping through because I've missed a bunch of people's stuff. So sorry, but yeah. Anyway, where are we? Let's take a look. Fast Brix says, "What's your favorite mock of mine?" I think you've already done one, haven't you? I like the one with the Bad Batch Shuttle anyway. That's probably my favorite one. So I've only seen that one of yours. So anyway, so if you've done more, I haven't seen them, but that's my favorite one that I've seen from you anyway. But that was a pretty good one though. I did like that. But on Cam says, what's your favorite Clone Legion? 212th, probably. 212th, yes. Right. Lego Brit says, I would really recommend the Mysterious Benedict Society on Disney Plus. One of my favorite series I've watched. I love the kids in it. Oh, right, okay. Well, fair enough then. I might see it, might not. Lego Brit says, Red Bricks, you missed a million Star Wars crush moments. Million Star Wars crush moments. You'll have to put them in chat again, guys. Oh, not again. Oh, okay, here we go. Right here.
Shouldn't have read that one.
I won't read them out. I will not read them out. I will not. Nah, you can put them in chat, but they're not getting read out. Fastbridge says done 20 mocks. Oh no. Of course, you're doing Umbara, haven't you? You haven't finished that yet, but yes, Umbara. I like that. That's good. I love the way you do like the little plant tree things with like the tires and stuff. Was that you? I think it was you who did that with the tires and stuff. But yeah, Umbara. That's definitely. I like Umbara. Hugo says, Red Bricks, do you have any tips for growing on YouTube?
A good one.
Yeah, okay, so consistency is definitely a big thing. If you're consistent, then, well, consistency is just a big thing in general, actually. I'd say consistency, of course, having fun is a big part, because that always shows in your videos. If you're having fun or not, then always do make sure to show that. And as well as that, I'd say, just have fun with it, be consistent, and always be original as well. Like everyone could do a review and stuff, but really, at the end of the day, people are just going to watch like the M&R productions, and those lot of people who have the bigger channels, who've been doing it for ages, they're probably going to watch them for the reviews, not some person with like 20 subscribers. They're going to watch them with like 200,000 type of thing. So I say be original, do stuff that only people who come to your channel to find. Like, don't, if you're a review, anybody can go anywhere to find a review, but like a certain mock build series or something like that, people can only see that on your channel. So then people get more attention drawn to you. So I say just be original, have fun, be consistent, that sort of stuff. So yeah, Fast Brix says Wednesday. Yeah, definitely, go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, I was just going to add, like, who asked the question?
It was, I think it was Hugo. Was it Hugo?
Oh, yeah, well, I'll just add. Well, yeah. I know I can't really talk because I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I'll talk.
That's right, man. That's all right.
I have to say, ignore the subscriber count. To be honest, that's what I'd just give you some tips. Ignore the subscriber count and possibly views, unless you're higher tier and you kind of worry about views. Just put a video out, enjoy it. Have enthusiasm, and just enjoy it. That's the main part. Like you do things to enjoy it, so just enjoy it. If you're not enjoying what you're making, then don't. This sounds weird, but don't. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Have a positive, enthusiastic mindset.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. That definitely does show on camera and makes people more interested or whatever. So, yeah, I agree exactly with what our Lego is saying there. Fastbrick says, when's the next episode of 207th? Right, so I'm going to be going away next week, so it will probably be delayed. Should be, well, no, it will be the week, so not next week, but the week after, like midway through that week. But it's going to be very exciting. Stay tuned. I'm going to try my best at making some sort of stop motion type thing at the end of it as well. It's like a little post-credit scene, like I did with More Sandos. So be excited for that. Stay tuned, because it's going to be a very, very good one. I'm very excited for that as well. So yeah. Right, let's go down the chat a bit. Brix says, have you ever done a tier list? It'd be cool if you made a live tier list with viewers. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I might do that at some point. I have to find how to do a tier list. But I like that idea. It's pretty cool. And that's something I haven't really done before. So maybe. Fast Brix says, for Brix is your girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. Single. Yep. Right. Labour says, cough, Red Bricks in my tips. Actually, I have something to contradict that. I might not. You might have the same tips as me, but if they're right, if they're the right tips, then surely I'm not stealing them. Surely they're just what everybody thinks. If they're right, and they don't come out right. But no, I think that I haven't stolen from your tips. I haven't. I've just they're the ones that I'd say as well. So yes, haven't stolen them. No. Yeah, they're not yours. They're not yours. All right, let's go down and chat a bit. Right. Lego says, I'll go getting in and getting in the act to take my tips. I'm gonna head out. All right, if you want to go then see in a bit, yeah, all right. But no, we weren't taking your tips. They are just the tips we'd give as well. So yeah. Our Gamer says, I legitimately thought the box in the top right corner of our Lego screen was a mirror for some reason.
The box, it's movable.
I don't know if that's a mirror. Right. Saber Trooper, welcome back. How are you doing? All right, let's take a look. Arlego says, not Arlego. What did I say? Hey? Not Arlego. Lego Brix. says, still will you please edit Red Brix saying single and lady into a single. No. Right. So Brix, welcome to the stream. Drew Brix says another good tip is to not compare yourself to others and say compare yourself to your last video and try to improve. Yeah, definitely. If you're comparing to yourself and say you're not doing as well as say other people, then just be putting yourself down and become less motivated. So it's always do better than you did last time, and then you'll just keep getting better theoretically. So, like, say last time your video got 80 views, next time aim for 100. Then it's got 100, aim for 110. That sort of thing. So, just go against yourself, not against other people. Otherwise, you're not really get very far. So, yeah. All right. Jubrick says another good tip is to not. Oh no, I've just read that one. All right. So, it's very clear to me that I'm not going to finish this set at all in the time that we have. Of course, we've got our Legos to finish, so you can look at that. It's a wonderful one.
Yeah, look at this
comparison. Comparison. I still have that much left. It's just going to take me years. So you have this much from me. Wonderful. But yeah, I'm going to finish this one off camera. So before, first of all, it says my bad benchmark is almost at 300 views. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's very good. All right, yeah. So for the final bit, guys, we're going to quickly talk about the Bad Batch finale. So Ken, if you haven't seen it, click away now, so we don't spoil it for you. We don't want to spoil it for people. So I'll give you the warning this time. Click away. And yes, so we are now going to talk about the Bad Batch finale. Again, haven't seen it, go away. Well, don't go away. I'm not being mean, but like, click off so you don't get any spoilers. And again, if you have seen it, leave your thoughts on it, because I'm very, very interested here. So for the last 5-ish minutes, we're going to talk about that. So, yep, head off if you haven't seen it. So, yeah, all that. All right. Bye if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, give your opinions on it. I'll go. This time, take it away with your thoughts.
Awesome. So, should I just kind of give an overview of the episode, kind of like a refresh, or just kind of like give an opinion?
Yeah, just give like an overview and opinion of it if you like.
Okay,
yeah.
So obviously at the start of the episode, I was crying off the edge of my seat. Obviously about Camino, or that part of Camino. But I was like, oh well, they're literally killing their own home, if that makes sense. It's like someone going outside and burning their own house. I know it sounds kind of silly, but that's pretty much what it kind of is. I'd have to kind of say that. How do I explain that? It's like, oh no, but everything has to happen to lead up to something else. So it was interesting to then say. It's because then obviously they're trying to escape, and I'll kind of link it on from there. They escape, but oh god, I've skipped half of it. How they escape is funny. All the problems they have. You've got Omega saving Crosshair's life once again. Once again, kind of, yeah. And then it's very Crosshair was just like, he's like a pain in the backside, and I watched it with my dad. And he's like, shut up, Crosshair. And I'm like, yeah. But, besides the point, he just gets on your nerves a little bit. And because I think it's like he's been hit on the head with a brick. Obviously, he's got his chip, although he said it's been removed. But I think he's just a stubborn bloke. So I think that part was good. Obviously, then they got into the tubes. And then when they saw that big monster and Easy fried it, which was funny. I didn't mind that bit, although I generally thought I'd predicted it. Those underwater creatures would fly. The green lizard things would fly up, catch them all, take them to the surface, and they'd be saved. That was my prediction, which I thought didn't happen, obviously. But then after that, I think using them chamber things to get up to the surface was a good kind of strategy. It wasn't what I thought they were going to do. I thought they're just going to swim to the surface like normal people, but they have to do it that way. And then you saw everyone going up to the top. Easy kind of did get hit a little bit. Hit by some debris. Then Omega's tank nearly got crushed. Easy obviously lost power. Went down to the ocean. Omega's like, we don't leave anyone, behind. Into the water. And rescued Easy. Then they obviously say the goodbye to Crosshair, which is the first cliffhanger. We sense like an air of cliffhanging going on there.
Yeah.
I know I'm only skipping over it. I'm not going into kind of huge detail.
That's
Kind of then they kind of went off in their ship, and then we just see. Oh, hang on. What I've just forgotten what happened next.
Yeah, sorry, don't worry. But yeah, I think just leave it there with that because I think most people know where you're at with that. So you're pretty much at the end anyway.
So, understand.
So, yeah. That was overall. Just give like a quick. So, what is your opinion? Good, bad, mediocre?
It's really good. As I said, so many cliffhangers, and I just want to see what happens next.
Same. Overall, I thought the episode was good. Not as good as the first part of the the finale bit, but still a good episode, and was a nice way to finish off the series. So yes, rightio. So I'm gonna go for the chat just a little bit, and then we'll end up. So rightio. Let's go through a bit. The episode was amazing. It says Bournemouth Callum. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Lego Brit is Brix rolling. Okay. Funny, very funny. Okay. All right. So Hugo says, I love the style of Sabine. Sabine Wren is great. Where are we with that? Is someone... I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I do like Sabine's character, if that's what you're sort of talking about. So, yeah. But anyway, Scott Davis says, I thought the episode was kind of weak, to be honest. Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one. I did expect a little bit more, but it did round it off fairly nicely. So, yeah. Philip Stop Motion says, Brix, what do you think about the duel on Mandalore? If you mean the set, then it's probably the worst one out of the wave, but it's still okay. So, yeah. Right. So that's pretty much going to wrap up the stream then, guys. So, of course, if you enjoyed it, please do make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. And, of course, check out our Lego's channel with a link in the description as well. You need to do that if you haven't as well. So, please do them things. So, that would be great. So, of course, big thanks to all of you who did tune in. Of course, our Lego finished its Bad Batch Shuttle. I didn't finish the Bad Batch Shuttle, which is quite normal. Lego Brit says, Brix, before... did the boy ask you what their favorite Lady Mandalorians were? Oh, right. That was what you meant. Okay. So, favorite Lady Mandalorian, Bo-Katan, definitely. So, yeah, what about you, Alago?
Yeah, I'd have to say Bo-Katan. There's no really other kind of really like female Mandalorian except Sabine, but Bo-Katan's 10 times better than Sabine. I think.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I agree. They're definitely all very pretty cool. They're all good. They're all good characters, but Bo-Katan's my favorite. But yes, anyway, recording going on in the chat. Yes, okay. All right, so that is pretty much going to wrap up stream. So, big thanks to Hugo, Old Jugo, Lego Clone Productions, Lego Brit, Philip Stop Motion, Scott Davis, Martin the Mando, Fast Brix, Redcoff Animations, Drew Brix, Imperial Brix is 66, Aro Gamer, everybody for tuning in, Saber Trooper as well. Big thanks to all of you for stopping by. Really appreciate you watching the stream, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, I'm going to finish the set off camera now, as I usually do on streams. I never finish anything on camera. But, as always, guys, have a brilliant rest of your day, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace out. How do I end this? Oh, there we go. Let's try that again. Peace out.